is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Cliff Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Good tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And the runner takes off to his right. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start with the 25.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Only traveling for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Shabira. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They move the ball to the 44.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Important second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Catch made on the right side. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short pass finds the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the ball is hauled in. Tiny space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And we're all tied up now. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Looking right, this one caught. He will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. With some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They'll try a pass here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Short throw makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Has goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Moves out of the pocket. He's got it in the open. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner out, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. out there on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The first play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they hand it off to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Caught behind the line. It's Shabira. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to a 40.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, South Carolina, to put them on top now. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution for championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. He'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Same tailback, another carry. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Defense is coming after him. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Deals now from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
finds an open target on the left side. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The shotgun running play call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Fights through a tackle. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep this drive moving.
First down and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, y'all thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Clemens. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Is that a championship take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Give it to the back again. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Pounding away with the run game.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Movement here from the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game. These missed tackles that could cost them the football game.
He's past the marker and still gone. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Shabira. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Shabira. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Makes the grab. It's Shabira. Breaks free with room to run. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. A timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win the national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.